Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I am going to be streaming my favorite game of all time, Gladius, from 2003. And I have another sort of special circumstance for this stream in an effort to help build the other platform that I'm currently streaming on, which TikTok doesn't like me to say the name of, but you will be able to see it visually in a minute. But I am going to be doing something a little bit silly on top of streaming this game. I am going to be taking a shot of celery juice every time someone follows me on that other platform during this stream. Now, I I I don't want it to get to the point where like I'm having to stop all the time. So what I'm probably going to do is do it in chunks. So, after a little while we'll check where our count's at and then we'll do them, you know. So and I'm doing this because somebody sent me a bottle of of celery juice. So with some lemon, I guess. So that hopefully will make it a little bit better. But yeah, so anytime anybody follows me on the purple app during the stream, that will accrue another shot. So, and we will do them. Like I said, we'll stop every so often and catch up and do all of our shots where we're at. So there's the first. So I know I'm gonna at least need to do one. So, but I'm sure that it will be more than that. So, but let's get into the game for a little bit before I am waylaid by celery juice. All right. Hey Jake, please can you get garlic boursin for roll for sandwich for cheese? I've done a couple different boursons. Um, Definitely at some point. I mean, it's real tasty. Oddballer, welcome. Sneehave 6, welcome over here to the purple streaming platform. Thank you for the follow. That's at least 2 shots of celery I have to take. Ice cream sandwich one day would be fun. Yeah, ice cream is a little bit difficult to pull off on the show, partially because of the filming time involved and like lighting and stuff. Like I need to be fast. So the time I put ice cream on a sandwich at the Wild Magic stage, it was okay, but I feel like it would be difficult having it as a bread because then that's literally going to be there the entire shoot, and I feel like it would just be a puddle by the end. But maybe one of these days. So. Let's see. We've got a light and a heavy. Well, that should be doable. I like that your videos are accessible for the visually impaired. Thank you so much. I try. Let's see. I tell you what, I had rich tea biscuit as a bread once. Butter and strawberry jam. It was amazing. That sounds good. Okay, who we got over here? That's the light, so we want to put our medium next to the light because in this game, if there's rock, paper, scissors, basically, mediums beat lights, lights beat heavies, heavies beat mediums. Sweaty Runaway Rave, welcome to Twitch. Thank you for the follow. Uh, found you. Drink celery. Yes, it is happening. It's definitely gonna have to drink at least, I think, 3 now. 3 shots of celery. So, all right, and we'll probably do them after like each battle. So, that's a good like metric as playing this game. A good like, there's several ups and downs throughout the stream with that. Star Live in the Sky, thank you as well for the follow. It's I only have 32 ounces, so I mean if I end up drinking the whole thing, that sorry, that's all I have. But Cleo, thank you also for the follow. Hopefully I don't have to drink the whole thing. Jeez. But I mean, I guess it's bad in one way, but it's good in another, because I'll get some Twitch followers. So need to stop saying the name of the platform because TikTok doesn't like it. But you all know where it is.
For the people.
Right there. Is that a Minecraft Hamburglar zombie in the Twitch chat there? Oh, your name is Mary McCheese, so that tracks. All right, Ruthie. All right, so one caveat about this game. This game, in order to do damage, you have to hit things at a very specific timing. And last stream, it was laggy a little bit, which kind of threw off everything. So I may need a little bit to adjust, but hopefully it's not laggy like it was last time. We're about to find out. It's a little laggy, but it's adjustably laggy. So we will, I think we'll be okay. All right, Maya. And early, so basically if you hit it in the yellow, that's a regular attack, a regular amount of damage. If you hit it in the red, that's a crit. And if you hit it in the blue, that's a miss. Which doesn't necessarily mean like 100% of a miss. Like, you might just do a little bit of damage. So, Ludo should be able to take her out in one hit if I don't miss. Yep, see? Whatever. Slowly but surely, we'll whittle her down. Okay. Alright, well. At least I destroyed her shield. This game is an absolute classic. I have been playing this game on and off for 20-something years. One of my favorites. Alright, I gotta lock in. Come on. Have you ever played Age of Empires? Oh yes, many times. Age of Empires 2, I played all the time on my computer back in the day. There was also basically the exact same game, but like a clone of that exact same game, but with a Star Wars skin on it, called Star Wars Battlegrounds. Also played that a ton. Super fun. So, I think it was Battlegrounds. Yeah, I'm not getting. I thought for a second I was getting mixed up with the like shooter game that came out on Xbox, but that was Battlefront. Star Wars Battlefront. Def, thank you for the gift on TikTok. You were one of the first accounts I followed on here. Awesome. All right. Oh, wow. So Spear Attack is interesting because you don't have to do the meter. It's just an automatic hit, but it's automatically at normal, not a crit or a miss, so it may end up missing. This is Gladius. It's from. I used to watch the trailer for this, and over in Star Wars KOTOR. Yes, they were because this game was developed by LucasArts. I'm gonna try the spirit tag and see what happens. There, nice. That's a decent hit for this stage of the game. I'm still pretty. I had most of my people are at like level 2, so we're still pretty early on in the game. This is a strategic RPG from 2003 called Gladius, where you take a gladiator school and build them up from nothing and save the world. All right, victory. That is the end of the first battle, which means it's time to drink some celery. That was a very quick battle. This game is really fun. Currently, the only way that you can play it on modern consoles is on Xbox. You can get it on the Xbox store for $10. But it was released on all 3 of the major systems back in 2003. So GameCube, PS2, and the original Xbox. All right, let's drink some celery. Let's see where our count is. We started the stream at 269. Nice. And now we are at 274. So that's 5 shots of celery juice that I need to take right now. Let's update our banner here. So we are now at 274. Boom. And that means that we need to take 5 shots, which I will update after we actually take them. Celery juice, yes. For each new follower over on the Purple app, I am taking a shot of organic celery juice. Let's see. It says, not from concentrate, pure celery, fresh pressed. 3 pounds of organic celery with organic lemon. I just got another follower, Brennasoda. So 6 shots of celery juice. And we're basically, after every battle, taking our shots that we are due. So I don't want to spill this all over my keyboard and desk. So I may be back from my mic a little bit. Oh, it smells like... It kind of smells like a Bloody Mary. So it's possible that it could be okay. But yeah, so here we go. Here's shot number 1. Okay. Yeah, it basically tastes like not very seasoned soup. So it's not terrible, but I mean, I don't want to drink this whole thing, but I might end up there. So that was 1. Do another couple here. I feel like it's going to have a cumulative effect. That was 2. That was 3. It has lemon juice in it. I don't know if that's making it better, or if it would be... I mean, it probably would be worse just straight. That was 4. We've got 2 more. And then the next time... Well, I'm not going to update them in real time. I'm going to do the 6 that I said we're doing now, and then after we finish the next battle, we'll catch up again, because I don't want to stop every second of the stream, you know. So we're gonna do it after battles. So I know somebody did one since we said 6, but we're gonna do those 6, and then we'll get that one on the next round, unless we run out of celery juice. We're sipping on organic celery juice The banner up over here. It will tell you why. I need to pay attention and not lose track of where I'm at. I think that was 5. Here's 6. We might... that made a bigger dent than I thought. Now, obviously, this is the skinnier part of the bottle. No, it was number 2. I'm not going to get caught by that. And if we end up short or something, I'm good on my word. I'll film a video or something after because I'm gonna take the VOD and probably make a compilation. And if the number's off, I will fix it. Now I need to make sure to not spill celery juice all over the place while we play. So let's update our overlay. We took 6 shots. And we're going to leave the count at 274. Well, no, 275 actually. Because somebody... I included one that somebody did right as we were starting this. So, if I don't update that now... Oh, now I have really weird burps. If I don't update that now, I'm going to end up doing extra ones. Have you seen or heard about Where Winds Meet? Like a mix of Ghost of Tsushima and Witcher. I have not. Oh man, this might be a bad idea. I have not heard of that, but it sounds good. I haven't really played either of those games much. I have read a lot of the Witcher books, but yeah, one of these days potentially. A lot of those games came out when I didn't have a current system. Now I do, but I haven't gone back to those yet. I have a stack of games that I need to play. But right now, I need to play this. Oh boy. Let's see what we've got here. We need at least one more tick to unlock the battle that we're going for. 3 Samnites. Ooh. So this Wilson Fisk. So this Wilson Fisk, Uncle Fester looking dude is a Samnite, which is a heavy unit, but also he can like push people around the battlefield. So that's a rough battle. I don't think I have the setup to do that one yet. So we're gonna take one of these other ones because you do not in this game need to beat every single battle. You just have to qualify. You have to do enough to qualify for like the major battles. Man, lots of high level people. An Amazon. This is a class that you can't get in this area. There's an area later in the game that's kind of like a Mongolia type area that they're in. Bandit. So a light, and 2 ranged units. But that's 4, and they're all higher level than me. So that also may not be where we need to be right now. Sometimes you have to like go to each different city and do some battles and keep going around before you can like unlock the progress in each one. Yeah, we may need to grind a little bit. Because everything here is heavy. And I don't want to do this one right now because it's like a really long... It's like a 3 or 4... Yeah, so this is a 4-stage battle, and when you have one of these, it's like playing 4 battles in a row, but you can't like heal in between them because you have to like last through all 4 of them. which is fine. I'm just not set up for that yet. I don't even know if I'm set up for this city that I'm currently in super well yet. Ooh. I could get my own Samnite, but I think I only have one spot left in my school. I'm gonna let's see. I think yes. So I currently have one spot left in my school, which I want to save because there are some special units that get unlocked by cutscene. Having a bad dream, apparently. And none of that will make sense to anyone who hasn't seen the rest of this playthrough so far. But if you did, you'll basically just know that I was having a nightmare about my father getting killed and the Dark God, probably. It's the whole thing. Yes, Gladius. Witcher playthrough. Yeah, maybe at some point. Like I said, I have a... Oh, man, these follows are really coming in. There's like a stack I have of games that I need to go through, so... But I'm planning to try to do that pretty regularly, so yeah. Maybe Witcher will be on that list at some point. It's definitely the type of game that I would stream. Okay, this guy only sells accessories. Ring of Honor. What does that do? Inspect. Ring of Honor will boost any popularity gained in battle. That's cool. And then I can... Yo, is this RuneScape? No, this is Gladius. Which is a gladiator game for... Well... for any of the systems that came out in 2003. I'm currently playing it on Xbox. I forget. I need to look at what this guy's affinity is. So everybody has like a element attached to them, which determines like what your special moves are, but also we are playing Gladius and drinking celery juice. Not by choice, though. Well, sort of by choice. The choice was I would like more followers on the other purple app, so... and people like to antagonize me with food a little bit. What was I doing? I was going to the school. Yeah, so everybody has... okay, everybody has an affinity, which determines... Hey, yes, we back. Everybody has an affinity, which determines what your special moves are, and you will... There will often be battles that are restricted to certain affinity types, so you want to diversify your affinity through your whole school. And I think this is my only... Yeah, this guy doesn't have an affinity attack yet. So basically I get to pick his affinity when I give him one of them. But currently my school is almost full and has no earth people. So I was going to make him earth. And I think... I think that guy was not selling any earth stuff. So I'm not going to buy something for him. Bro, I love your vids. Awesome. Thank you so much. I have a really good time making them. Let's double check here, but I'm pretty sure he did not have any... Hi, what are we playing? We are playing Gladius, a 2003 strategy RPG. That is my favorite game of all time. We're going to grab this... that's an expensive item for I mean, it's good because it'll make the crowd happy, but only when the Murmelo is out there. And that's like almost all of the money I have. I'm going to look at some stuff for some other people. Love this game, man. Yes, me too. Venus Baby says hi. Hello. Hello, hello. This guy only has accessories, right? Yep. So, let's see what he's got for Valens or Ludo. Never skip them, haha. Somehow they're super entertaining. I hope you keep growing. Thank you so much. They are fun to make. Medal of Stature. What does that do? Oops, I did not mean to buy it. I want to inspect it. Tell me what it does. Damage reduction. Okay, these are good. These do a lot. When is episode 382 coming out? It is coming out tomorrow at noon Eastern. Unless you are a member of my YouTube channel, and in that case, you could watch it right now. From the age of old strength and expanse comes a metal stature. I mean, this is a good item. It like makes the damage you take go way down. It does. It would replace the item I have that's giving him any kind of affinity generation, but he's not really doing that fast enough to matter anyway. So we're gonna buy this because it's a good buff. All right. And then let's see who could use 5,000 something. Let's see if there's anything good for Duro. I'm sure you've heard this 100 times. What game is this? Can't find it in chat. It's called Gladius. Usually I have a little banner up that says what the name of the game is. But it's currently covered by the Celery banner. So, have you ever played any Souls games? I'm really bad at them. So, I don't really enjoy. They kind of stress me out. Like I get their appeal, but I would much rather play a game like this, which is like turn-based and tactical, and I can like think about it and do stuff, but I don't have to like, be on edge and be dodging all the time, or So, it would be cool to play this on PC. Surprised it's not added on GOG. Yeah, this game for a long time was like impossible to find. I mean, you could buy the original for not that much, but as far as it being on any modern consoles, and then they ported it to Xbox, the Xbox store, pretty soon. They ported it to the Xbox store like 3 years ago, maybe, but that was like right when I had just had a kid. So this is the first time I've played it on a new system. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 was amazing. I wish I was better at tactical RPGs. Yeah, I love them. I'm not like the best at them, but it's still fun. You know that this is the maker of that series, right? Wait, I missed. How do I go up in this chat? I don't know. Anyway, I missed a little bit of chat. I thought I saw somebody asking about Roll for Barbecue. But I didn't see exactly what your question was. So if you want to ask it again, I'll be able to see it. I'm guessing the question is, when are we getting a collab? And the answer to that question is soon. Hopefully. Yeah, that was me. Are you friends with the creator? I mean, I've never met him in person. But he seems like a cool guy. He lives about 3 hours away from me, which is why a collab hasn't happened yet. But they're like expecting right now. Gonna have a kid, so I don't know. It's the same as my TikTok username, my Twitch name. Uh, they're gonna have a kid soon. Like I don't know exactly when, so I don't know like if what his schedule's like right now. What game are you playing? This is Gladius. I should pin a. I can't do that right now, can I? No. Yeah, this is Gladius. So after every battle right now, we are also we're doing this, which is taking shots of celery juice because I am apparently a glutton for punishment for each new Twitch follower. So let's see. I don't know if I can do any of the battles here yet, but we're gonna find out. And we're also gonna look and see before that if there's anything good to buy. Because I definitely, this is an older game, yes, 2003, but it is available on the Xbox digital store for $10. It's my favorite game of all time. I've played it many, many times. 3 hours is a cakewalk in Texas. Yeah. New followers, the Celery. We're doing them in like clusters. We're doing them after each battle. So, because I don't want to like stop the stream like every 5 seconds to do one. Yeah, it's a really fun game. It's great. It's literally so good. All right, let's see what these guys are selling here. Oh man, they're really piling up. Sherlock, homeboy, thank you for the follow over there. This is gonna be something. Oh man, okay, these guys don't sell any affinity weapons apparently. Oh wait, yeah they do, just not for this class. What do they do? What do they sell? Spiculum. Spiculum. Yeah, that I don't really like that. I could boost him. Lignator. More like ligmater. I don't know. Who really needs a buff? Jihan needs a buff. Jihan's still a level 1. Isn't Celery? You know, you would think. But this is awfully cloudy looking to just be water. Yeah, and they're not selling anything that Jihan can. This is not the best place to go shopping apparently for right now. But I do need to upgrade my kit a little bit or I'm gonna be hurting. So maybe there's better armor here. Let's see. Not really. Not super much. Mostly for my support units. Can see both chats. That's new. Yeah, because I'm using OBS, so the Twitch chat is going through, and then I have the overlay on TikTok. So yeah, both chats are up, at least on TikTok. The other streaming app is only seeing theirs because I don't know how to do it back the other way. So yeah, sorry. All right, I am RuneScape. No, this is Gladius. It's funny. These were cutting-edge graphics back in the day.
Ambitious school. What makes you think you can handle the challenges that await you here?
I don't know.
This school has proven itself many times before. I am sure that we can handle the competition here.
So you say, old man. But has this group seen a channeler on the battlefield yet?
Yes, we have, and they're extremely annoying.
We will be fine. Save your stories for those who require entertainment.
You are confident.
Yes, this game, hours on end. Me too.
Here's the tournament list.
This game is called Gladius. It's a strategic RPG. Can I do this? No, this is the tournament. I'm not ready for the tournament. What I meant to do was this. Here, we'll show you how it works here. It's so great. Let's see. What do we got? This arena, I really like this arena. Hey, where's your sandwich? I'm off the clock. I'm just hanging out, having fun, drinking some celery juice. Because I have to. Let's see. We got 2 mediums, a heavy, a light, and a Amazon. I should be able to do this. Okay, so definitely going to take Ludo and Valens, which are the main characters and also medium units. And then I'm going to take a heavy, and we'll take Serwasi, which is our light. And then, let's see, medium, medium, heavy, light. So I should take my other heavy and also hopefully then help him level up. Because he needs to be not a level 1 anymore. Okay, so that's a medium, that's a light, that's the other medium. And then that's the Amazon, which means that the heavy's right there. Okay, 2003 voice acting. Honestly, there's some really good voice acting in this game. Just not those parts. One of the main characters, the one I'm placing right now, Ludo, is voiced by Jason Marsden, a.k.a. Max Goof from a Goofy movie. And also, he's in Skyrim and a bunch of other stuff. But there's some pretty decent voice acting in this game. Just not like the every little tertiary character, but at least for the main cutscenes and stuff, it's pretty good. All right, we're gonna put our mediums around the mediums and lights, and heavy over here. No, we actually want the heavy to be kind of central because they have a move that they're going to use that powers up our other units. And then we want to put our light by their other heavy because they have moves that will be good against them. Did a homemade roll for sandwich for my boyfriend because he loves you. That's awesome. That's great. I've seen people post videos like that, and they always make me smile. All right, that should be a pretty good setup. This is a very small arena. Like some of the arenas, you get spaced out quite a bit. This one, there's not really a lot of space, which can be good and bad. Been loving these gaming sessions. Can't wait to subscribe after you hit the affiliate. Thank you so much. I have all the requirements except for I have to have streamed 7 times in the last month, and this is number 6. So after the next time I stream, then I should be able to be affiliate. I don't know how long the approval process takes, but I'm guessing not crazy long. Thank you so much. Oh man, thanks for the follow as well. That's gonna be the number is definitely gonna be higher after this battle. So this arena is kind of cool. There's like that. It's hard to see. There's like this upper level here that can get you in some interesting situations. This isn't roll for sandwich. No, this is me on my off time. There will be a roll for sandwich tomorrow at noon, as always. All right. So Jason. So it's the names in this game. If you haven't seen the previous streams, either are ridiculously normal, like Jason, or ridiculously ridiculous. So, prepare for that. Surprise attack would be the best thing to do here, but I'm not going to be able to do that yet. All right, let's see. Can I lock in here? All right, here we go. This is a fast one. Nice. Crit that one. Which he's still a light against a heavy, so he's not going to do a lot of damage unless he can hit from behind or the side.
The affinity god shall lead us.
Which will happen when I get other people over there. Yintrope. Intrope. Eintrope. Yep. Alamius. Imagine there's definitely going to be some people who you pull over to that don't know about their free Prime sub until they get here. That's going to be great. Yeah. I love that. I feel like that's a great like playing field leveler. It's a good way for some little streamers to get at least some subs. That was cool. That was almost a miss. But it wasn't. Alright, so go after the light with my medium to help get rid of them. Gaberman, hi, hello. Yeah, nice. Crit. Alright, now Duro is a heavy. So if I crit on this attack, she'll hit. If I don't crit, it will probably she'll probably dodge it. Favorite is one of the Imperial schools is a wolf named Fido. Yeah, that's awesome. The cool thing here is that Duro has group attack, which means that Ludo should also attack her after I do this. So even if I miss, he might hit her. Oh, and I crit anyway. So perfect. And now Ludo might finish her off. If group attack triggers. Yep, there it goes. Boom. Nice. And see, that's part of the strategy. You want to get people around your I always forget the name of him. Centurion. Which is so DeRosa Centurion, and so is Jihan. Although Jihan is only level 1, so he doesn't have that group attack thing yet. Alright, Jihan. Be great to get you to level 2. Alright. There's definitely not as much lag as there was last stream. Which is good. Because this game is hard to play with lag. And if there's too much lag, it's impossible. Because it's really timing dependent. Sorry about too much talk. I just wanted to do well. You deserve it. No. All good. That's another reason why I like games like this that are strategy and, not playing like in real time, because I can talk to people. I can just chill. I'm as close to a cozy gamer as you can be while still playing games that have swords and things in them. Although I guess technically Stardew Valley has that as well. Which I could possibly stream. I enjoyed playing it. What are you playing this on? I am playing it on Xbox Series S. It was released on the Xbox digital store for $10. So it is one of my favorite games of all time. I own it on GameCube and on original Xbox, but my original Xbox kicked the bucket, and I could play it on GameCube, but I grew up playing it on Xbox, and all the buttons are different on GameCube, and because it's so timing dependent, like my brain short circuits when trying to figure out the new buttons. I could get used to it after a while, but this is definitely the easiest way to stream it and have it be at least passable. Love a cozy swordplay game. Yep. That's kind of the vibe we're going for. Gladius, yo, what's up? Love me some Gladius. Best game of my childhood. Yes, it's my favorite game of all time. All right. All right, Sir Watsy. I really, really, really want you to be able to surprise attack this guy, but nobody else is engaged with them. Where the sandwich? The sandwich is at noon tomorrow. Are you going to try to get Minotaur or Ogre? I am going to try and get one of those. I have a plan. Do 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 do. Oops. Well, that was dumb. Pushed the wrong button. Oh, but now I can surprise attack him next time. So that's good, because he moved. Alright, Ludo. Go hit him in the back, because you'll do more damage. And then he'll be gone. There we go. This fight is going much better than last stream. We had some trouble. Like I said, though, last stream, I think the lag was better. We was real good at backstabbing. That's true. No spoilers. It's true. Ludo is an interesting character. Roll for Sandwich is my comfort show. Thank you so much. It is sometimes my discomfort show. Luckily, not all the time. What game are you playing? It's Gladius, 2003 LucasArts title. Et tu, Ludo. Yes, yes. Okay, now let's go surprise attack this dude. So, as you can see, he is not facing me currently. And normally, if I were to walk into this space and try to attack him, he'd turn to look at me. Which would mean that he was facing me, which means that I would not do as much damage to him. Now, he's actually not going to turn to me anyway, because he's currently engaged with Duro here. Which is basically if you're face-to-face with a unit, you stay face-to-face with that unit. But you do more damage from behind, and surprise attack as an attack does more damage. So we're definitely going to do surprise attack, even though it's a little bit difficult. And I missed it. But that's okay. I still did 7 damage, which from a light to a heavy is actually a decent amount of damage. I'm so sad the second Gladius game was never made. No, I know. I know. I always held on hope after the way it ended that there would be another game. But then LucasArts went out, so. Oh yeah, man, Duro is leading this game with her group attack, man. Hope you had a happy birthday yesterday. Thank you so much. Technically not really my birthday, but the
Now it's my turn.
the birthday of Roll for Sandwich, which was great. It was very enjoyable. People said some really nice things when I posted about it being the 3-year anniversary of Roll for Sandwich. So, it had been a while since the spicy sandwich, so that's all out of my system. So it was a nice day. All right, gotta lock in here. Valens. All right, Ludo. We're down to just the 2 of them, huh? Okay. All right, Ludo, go help Valens. And then Sir Watsy, you can come over here. Can you run attack? No, not quite. All right, you go over there. All right, Jihan. Let's go to level 2, please. Let's get there. Nice. That was a good hit, Jihan. Oh, no. Yeah, no problem. Anniversary. Birthday. It's all the same thing. I just wanted to clarify for other people who were listening. Not the Twitch. Yeah, no, I know. I'm sorry. I'm not at the point where I have dedicated mods or anything yet over on Twitch. And I've got too much going on with the OBS and everything else to deal with it. So just don't go to that. Don't go to that link, people. Be smart. I got 2 kids of my own. I don't need to be your dad. Boom. All right. Who wants to drink some celery? We were pretty close. I really thought that there would be a decent amount left after the stream, but now I'm wondering if there's going to be any left. Which is, we'll see, I guess. When you showed the first video you did, it was crazy to see how it all started. Yeah, you know, I never expected anything to come of it. But it took off from the first video, which is great. Awesome. Got that big hit off, and boom. Nice. All right, it is time. Let's and Ludo. Wow, Ludo and Duro and Jihan all leveled up. Nice. All right, well, let's take care of our level ups real quick, and then we will take some shots. So we want to go to our school, our gladiator school. Oh, I could have gone to it from that menu, but I can still go to it from here. All right, so Ludo's level 3. Skills. All right, so I've got 13 job points, which means I can unlock some new stuff. Let's see. So for 13, let's see. Resist a portion of all incoming damage. Just make him beefier in general. That's not a bad one. Or we can make him a little bit more dodgy. He's not super fast, and toughness is cheaper. So we're gonna get toughness, I think, because yeah, I'm gonna get toughness. On guard is a nice move for turns where you don't have anything proactive you can do. So you could if you're waiting for them to come to you to hit you because you're in a good spot, you can hit on guard and it will just make it harder for them to hurt you that turn. And both of those together is 12, so I could get both of them. But I also might want to save points because there's all kinds of stuff. Like you can literally unlock, you could unlock nothing for 5 levels and then unlock one of your most powerful moves early on in the game. Now you wouldn't get to use it very often because of how the balancing system works. It's more expensive resource-wise, which is time spent playing the game. Doesn't really matter. But you could have a very powerful move very early if you wanted to do it that way. It's not necessarily the best way to do it. There's definitely situations where I might save for a certain move. But right now, every little bit you make them better makes you able to grow and do more battles. So I think we're going to take on guard and toughness. Now you notice I have combo attack 2, but not 1, and that's because I had enough to buy the better version, and I could buy combo attack 1, but often it's not worth it damage-wise when I already have combo attack 2. So, all right, Ludo is all leveled up. Who also leveled up? Was it Valens? No, Valens didn't level up. Duro did. All right, Duro, you are gonna get a affinity attack for sure because you currently don't have one. If I remember correctly, all your gear is water gear. Yes, so you're gonna get a water one. Also, we don't have a lot of water people, so. And then we'll have 6 left over, which means we could get either combo attack 1 or defend. And I think it's worth it to get combo attack 1 in this situation. Ooh, nope, never mind. Scratch all of that. We're getting roam. Roam is so most of the time you can move a tiny bit and attack. Roam is you can move a long distance and then do a pretty powerful attack. So it is really good strategically to be able to have Rome as an option. So, and I had just enough job points to get it, so we're definitely taking Rome. All right, Jihan, what do we got? What do we want? Coordinated attack, is that what gives you group attack? Because having a lot of group attack would be good. Successful attack can occasionally grant an additional attack to allies within range. Yeah. That would basically be your only addition for this round, but for this level up, but I think it's worth it. What was Reprimand again? Remove stun or confusion effects from an ally. Yeah, so that can be useful. Oh, I could actually get him Rome right now. At level 2. Maybe I will do that. Having 2 people that can use Rome would be nice. I could always grab coordinated attack later. Right. All right. 2 guys with Rome. I think that's everybody who leveled up. Let's see. Let's double check. Job points 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0. Yep. All right. We did our level ups. That means it's time for some celery. All right. So let's pull up Twitch, see where we're at. Well, first, let's go back and see our banner. So we were at 275 the last time we took some shots. We've taken 6 shots of celery juice on the stream so far. What are we at on Twitch now? We went from 274 to... There is a pregnant pause as I as I try to get this to figure it out here. Let's see. 291. That's a bit. That's a bit. Let's see. Okay. So from 275 to 291. I need a bigger glass. I should be able to do these in let's see, 291 and 275, huh? That's 16. That's 16 shots of celery. Okay. Well, yep. That's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen right now. Let's update our numbers here. So 275 is now 291. Oh, okay. And shots taken is going to be 22. Ah, 22. I grew up playing this game with my dad, so nostalgic. Yes, awesome. I love this game so much. I played it. I've played it for many years, and it's fun to be streaming it. This is my first foray into streaming, and I always thought if I got to the point where I could do that, that I would love to stream this game. Okay, so now it's happening. I'm doing. I started as the brothers. Okay, so we're doing 16 shots of celery juice now. My burps, man. My burps are going to be crazy. Moreau Courageous use. Moreau Courage use. Yours will be in the next round. Your shot. Basically, we're doing them in chunks after every battle. So, all right, here we go. I'm gonna do these kind of quickly. 1. Uh-oh. 2. It's like it's like soupy, but not. 3. I might run out like fast. I was like, do I even have enough to? This was a 32. Theoretically, I should have like 10 ounces left after this. I'm gonna lose track of. This is 4. 4. 5. Oh, my burps are gonna be so. This is we're drinking celery juice. 6. Here's number 7. All right. Here's number 8. Halfway. I'm actually going to run out of this. I'm going to run out of this, like, before we're even halfway done with this stream. At least I can switch over the banner then. Never heard of celery juice. I hadn't either. Someone sent it to my P.O. box, and this is how I decided to use it. Apparently they sell it. Okay, that was... Did I already do 8, or is this 8 that I'm holding? Don't lie to me. Is this 8 that I'm holding? Or was that halfway? I think that's 8, yeah. Alright, here we go. Alright, halfway done. I have too much celery stuff. All right, here's number 9. $10. Here's number 11. It's on the screen. Oh, it's not on the screen currently because I'm in full screen mode. That was 11, right? Yeah. 12. Here's 13. 14. I'm going to run out. There's so much like there's like chunks at the bottom. 14. This is 15 and then 16 and then we're done. At least for now. Oh man. Yeah, it's like gritty at this point. Wow. Okay. We have really like basically I'm just going to chug the rest of it the next time we stop because I guarantee I'm going to have it's going to be enough. All right, 16. Here we go. This could honestly be decent in a Bloody Mary. That's got to be the reason it exists. I don't see any other reason why you would drink it. Okay, so the reason why we are doing shots of celery juice is because for every person that is watching me on TikTok that goes over and follows me on the purple app. Oh, bad. Celery burps, not good. Excuse me. For everybody that goes and follows me over there, I'm going to do one on the stream. And as you can see, we started with 269. Nice. And now we're at 291, although we're definitely at least a couple past 291, because there's been some that have come in since then. Well, at this point, you can't add to my pain that much because I only have 32 ounces, and I'm gonna end up chugging it the the next time we stop. So maybe I'll figure out another thing to do for the next one. I didn't think I was going to need more than just that bottle. But I'm glad that it worked. You should roll a d20 for adding stuff in the celery juice. I mean, right now I'm like in my basement, not away from or not near any of my other like food. But if I do a food stream, I'll have a different setup. You should stream Balatro. I did actually. I streamed that. Balatro was my first ever stream, which was a couple streams ago. This is my third stream of Gladius, but before that I streamed Balatro. How's the missus feel? She likes it. It's a fun. Okay, I will drink. I've got other stuff. Good to know. That I mean, you can ask the missus yourself. She is in the chat right now. She feels good about it. She likes it. She likes me being creative and people recognizing my creativity. And having a job that I don't absolutely hate. So. Non-celery liquid. All right, let's get back to the game. I mean, I looked at it and I didn't think there was anything super dangerous about it, but it makes sense that it's probably a whatchamacallit, diuretic or something. Whoa, never seen you live. Great work. Enjoy the gaming. Thank you so much. What did you do before RFS was successful? A bunch of things. Many, many things. I was a touring musician for like 6 years. I worked at Subway for a couple of years. I worked at a pet store for a couple of years. I did video work for a bunch of different places, on and off, and did some graphic design and all kinds of stuff. Casey, hey, how's it going? Casey Kinsey's in the chat, everybody. Casey is the designer of a lot of the art that you see on Roll for Sandwich, like the spells. He also created the new Roll for Sandwich stickers and whatnot. Not break. That's nope. He so like the Dagwood Druids, or the, do I have one of the sorcerer ones here? The Sandwich Sorcerers, the new pin, all that stuff is designed by Casey Kinsey. Great artist. You should give him a follow. And all the spell effects and stuff that you see on Roll for Sandwich were designed by Casey. He's a cool guy. What game are we playing? We are playing Gladius. Gladius for the original Xbox, although it came out on all three systems at the time. Where am I based out of? I'm out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. Let's do a fight. Oh, first, it is early morning. And in this area of the game, you can... Wait, is it early morning or is it late evening? Oh, no, it's late evening. At this area of the game, or early morning, you can find random stuff on the beach. Will you be at VidCon this year? No, I will not. I would love to be at VidCon sometime. It's got to be refreshing. Refreshing is not the word I would use. Tastes like watered down soup with chunks in it. Nepal, thank you for the gifts. Dungeon something, thank you for the gifts. Unfortunately, the gift display on the TikTok streaming thingy cuts off your usernames, so I apologize if I misattribute any gifts, but I appreciate them all. Lovely ladies of Formosus. Foods is back. Why does your wrist tattoo say Jonah 2? For personal reasons. Not trying to be cagey. That's just, it's kind of a personal tattoo. Let's see. 2 lights and 1 heavy. So theoretically, I should be able to do it with 2 mediums and a heavy. Just my heavy is not going to have, it's going to have a hard time. Hello, fellow food enthusiasts. Love the sandwiches. Thank you so much. Oh, nice. Let's see here. Which one is the one that's... so there's 1 light over there, then a light and a heavy over here. So let's put Ludo by the light over here. And then I want to keep Valens away from the heavy if possible. So let's do something like this. I only popped in to suggest just cutting up the celery and dip it in hot sauce. Yeah, that's valid. All right, I love you, Cold Garthen. Thank you. If you're ever in LA or at VidCon, please head us up. For sure. This sounds like a verified account. Which is great. If so, I'll have to look into I hate that the streaming overlay doesn't show you that kind of stuff. I literally had the Detroit Lions in here 2 streams ago. And I was like, is this the real Detroit Lions? And it was. We are Foods and Foodies verified accounts. Cool. Cool. Hey, Jake, have you ever thought about doing a double-decker sandwich with 2 different sandwiches? 2 different sandwiches. Would that be a double-decker, or would that just be 2 sandwiches smashed into each other? Would that be like a car crash sandwich? Let's see. Thoia. Neil is a stream mod for the Napoleon account.
For the glory of Imperia.
Let's see here. We've got... Oh, nice. Yeah. Neil from the Lions account. Neil's a cool guy. Let's see. Theoi. Just a question. Yes. They did a collab with them. Yeah, it was great. It was super cool. That was like the first big crazy collab that happened to me. Gotta lock in. That was not a good hit. All right, Cicilini, whatever your name is. Both are Pokemon enthusiasts. I'm the one that sent them an empty base set box. Oh no. Oh, that's sad. I saw that they've been doing pack rips on the field. That's pretty fun. Janku24, hi. Hello. There's the crits. Oof. Well, that could have been worse. Instead of double-decker sandwich in the style of a grilled 3... The style of the grilled 3s could go crazy. I definitely have been trying to formulate how to do like a wild magic that like turns it into a club or turns it into a double decker or whatever. Currently, it's hard with how my format is to like, because it would basically double the length of the video, which is really hard to pull off. Because if basically I have to build the sandwich, and then all of a sudden I roll that and I have to go back and like redo every step, that makes the video twice as long. And currently the program I use for captioning only will do videos up to 5 minutes. There's a bunch of reasons why like my videos are kind of at the sweet spot of length right now. But it's definitely something I want to do. It's something that would be much easier to do like at a live show, where the time spent to build the sandwich doesn't super matter. Do I ever play Fortnite? No. I'm not very good at shooters. I don't have anything against them. They're just not really my type of game. Are you married? Yes, I am. Got 2 kids as well. There we go. Locking in, getting those crits. All right, DeRoe. We're doing pretty good on this fight. It's going by pretty quick, which means I'm going to have to finish that celery juice soon. I thought you had a baby, but I hadn't seen your videos in a while. The algorithm has hated me. Yeah, the algorithm keeps changing. Glad to be back. Glad to have you back. Keeps changing. As does the future of TikTok. It's like every day there's... Is it going to stay? Is it going to go? Is it going to get banned? Who knows? I love it how it has allowed him to use all his many skills and shine. Congrats on the second baby. Thank you. Yeah, we had one before Roll for Sandwich started. And then, oof. Valens got knocked out. That's okay. Well, he's just sleeping. Yeah, we had one before Roll for Sandwich. And then we had one during Roll for Sandwich. And it's crazy now, like, to think that Roll for Sandwich has existed longer than one of my children. But it's true. All right. DeRoe. I guess just... So, Ludo's over there. Guess we'll just hit her. Yeah, I could do Rome. It's true. Alright, Ludo. Come help me. Even though you are going to take bad hits from her. But also having you here will mean, hopefully, some group attacks. If you can make it here in time. Oh yeah, it's one of these. I think that was a crit. Oh yeah, 44 damage. That was probably a crit. Oh yeah. And if I hit continue, it only takes half of his turn, and he keeps moving. Not a Celery reference in the caption. In the caption. Trying to remember what I even wrote. Alright, boom. Done. I mean, there's more than just a celery reference in the caption. There's literally 22 ounces of celery juice in me right now. There's about to be another 10. Let's see where we're at for followers over on the Purple app. First, we're going to save it because we have not we've not saved since we started streaming, and be good to make sure. Must have missed the celery juice part. Why are you drinking that? This banner up here, I don't know if you can see it. It says 1 shot of celery juice for each new Purple app follower during the stream. But up to drinking the entire 32-ounce bottle, which is where we're at. I started with 269 followers. Nice. And now I'm up to 291. And I'm up past that for sure, because that was what we were at during the last break. So I guarantee we're at the point now where we're just drinking the rest of the bottle. Let's see. 291. Where are we at now? 303. Okay. So, yeah. 12 more. I think there's 10 ounces left if each shot is an ounce. So that is that's just the rest of it. So good job. Got a nice chunk of followers. Feel free to continue to follow me as I stream, but I have to take down the banner that is motivating that because I don't have any. I can't fulfill that promise anymore because I'm out of celery juice, unfortunately. But here we go. Here's the rest of it. I don't know if you can see how chunky that is. It's pretty chunky. Pretty chunky. Smells like celery. Here we go. Bottoms up. Oh, that part was not fun. There was a lot of chunks in that. All right. Well, we did it. I traded 32 ounces of celery juice for a decent chunk of followers on Twitch. So it's punishment, but it's just how we do. Good soup. Yeah, there we go. All right. Now we can lock in and not have to do that again for a while. Hopefully. New bottle now. I only have the one bottle at the moment. Thankfully. So that's all we're doing for now. I honestly didn't think we were going to get through the whole thing. Not mad that we did, though. Thanks for all the follows. Man. All right. The Gladius Avengers. I just came to say you're my favorite TikToker. Thank you so much. Thanks for stopping by. 3 heavy units. That should be doable with my 2 heavy units and my light. Potentially. The reason why is because the heavy, light, medium, it's rock, paper, scissors. So heavies are basically on par with each other, and then the light has an advantage over the heavy, not in damage, but in like evasion, basically. So it's hard for the heavy to hit the light. And the light has some abilities that will let it do extra damage to the heavies in the right situation. So, hopefully, that means I'm at a slight advantage here. Also will really depend on how I set myself up here from the beginning. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to put our 2 heavies like that and our light like this. And we're going to go after that isolated heavy first. Oh, it's nighttime. It's a night battle. That doesn't... Night and day don't really affect... it affects, like, story things outside of the game. Outside of the arena. It doesn't really affect, like, how much damage you do or anything in the arena. A lot of things do, but day and night is not one of them. At least not to my knowledge. Aegius. The names of this game, man. Filman. And Margore. Not the weirdest ones. Far from it, actually. I think I fought a guy named Commodus last game. Yep. It's a normal name. All right, Aegis. Oh boy, what's the story about? The story is about so you are the son of a great gladiator, and he dies. He gets killed. And then you take over his gladiator school and basically start from scratch. And then stuff happens, and you're basically growing your school, but also trying to save the world. It's a great game. Really love it. Filman had to be the setup for a great Roman joke. At least Filman and Commodus were not in the same battle. I could roam all the way over here and take out Aegeus. Nice. That was a crit. Not that I needed a crit there, but I'll take it. Boom. All right. This game is about numbers a lot of the time, so now that it's 3-on-2, that should be very helpful. I've also got the crowd favor on my side right now. The better you do with your hits and things, the more the crowd likes you. The more the crowd likes you, the more damage and defense and stuff that you have. It's basically like having home field advantage with sports ball. Nice, another crit.
I can't take much more.
Those ones are nice because even if the game is lagging, it doesn't really matter because you're just trying to hit them as fast as possible. You're not trying to hit it at a very specific time. Any satyr yet? No, not yet. I will be able to fight a satyr soon, but I have not. I probably won't be picking up a satyr this run. Maybe, but I have some plans for some other classes. But once we go to the other side of Imperia, we'll have some satyr battles. All right, what do we got here? Let's do that. Let's roam over here and hit this guy. Oh man, once you have roam, you open up a lot of possibilities for attacks. Nice. That should be a crit too. Booyah. There's satyrs? Yeah, man. Yeah, so I forgot to mention it's like a fantasy game. Like it's gladiators, but we just started in the area with the most normal people. We started in Imperia, which is basically like ancient Roman Greece, but nice. Got that surprise attack off. But there are all kinds of cool mythical things. If you have an Xbox, current gen Xbox, or an Xbox One, it's available on the Xbox store for $10. Otherwise, you gotta scrounge up an original copy for either the PlayStation 2, the original Xbox, or GameCube. I always thought the Gladder enemy, the Galder witches are very, very cool. I wish you could play as them. We were talking about last stream how you can actually get. They drop items. They drop Galder masks that you can pick up and carry around the entire game, which made me think, can you get one? But no. There may have been plans at some point during development for you to be able to play them as a class, but something happened. But those masks still stick around, which you can wear if you use the if you use the cheat code that lets you take all of the item restrictions off. There's not really a reason to do that other than to see them on you. Any plans to grab a Minotaur? Yes, that is the next. My school is currently full except for one spot, and it is for the Minotaur. So, but we have to fulfill some specific requirements to grab the Minotaur. I will be getting the Yeti when I move on to Nordog as well, is the plan. My favorite unit is also in Nordog, and I will be definitely scooping him up. It's the Undead Caster. So fun. Such a fun, goofy little unit. Let's see. Freaking Yetis. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. How much time into this save, roughly? This is... well, I just hit level 3 with Ludo. And most everybody else is level 2, except for my Murmelo, who is level 1 still. So, how much time is into this stream? Well, into this game. We have streamed it 3 times now at roughly 2 to 3 hours a stream. So, we're at about, like, 6 hours in right now. Archers could be wild with Centurions. Yeah, archers are fun. Archers, the only ranged unit you can pick up in Imperia permanently are these peltasts, and I have one. I think you don't get archers until the steppes, which is the 3rd zone. Sam Knight. There's a lot of people in this fight. And there are very high levels. By very high, I just mean there's a lot of level 3s. So, maybe we're not ready for this. You know, I'm watching anything that my boy puts out. What's up? Let's find one that's not quite as full of big, heavy people. Okay. This is a doable fight. It's going to be annoying. With all these Amazons, but it will be doable. Okay. So, the smart thing is to bring her. So, Amazons are archers, but they also have moves that specifically affect men. So, bringing my big, tough lady is definitely a good idea. Unfortunately, I only have one other woman, and it's my Peltast, which I haven't really used that much. But I don't want to fight ranged units with another ranged unit, because then they're going to be doing max damage on me. I want to use units that can get close to them and do more damage to them than they can do to me once I'm close to them. So, I guess, well, Rome is a good way to close the distance. So, using my... It's just that any men on the field are going to end up getting paralyzed or something at some point, probably. Should I bring Sir Wasi? Is he going to be good at dodging arrows because he's a nimble light? Or should I bring my boy Ludo just for max damage output? We'll go with Ludo. He'll probably get waylaid by some kind of effect, but still worth it. I don't like the way they're set up. Let's see. If I cluster them kind of like this, I can do some motivating before we... no, but I want to be right up on them. Oh, come on. Let me get the spot I want. Gotta bounce, homie. Good luck. Thanks, man. Thanks for stopping by the stream for a little bit. Hope you have a good night. Let's do this. All right.
Bow down before Imperia.
Okay.
For the glory of our school.
Yep. That is the voice of Jason Marsden, a.k.a. Max Goof from a Goofy movie. Voices the character of Ludo in this game. Georgia. What going on here, Sandwich King? Hey, playing some Gladius. A 22-year-old game, I think. All right, Ludo. Get your head in the game, Ludo. All right, Duro. Let's motivate. Motivate boosts attack of my units. Nice. That's right on the line, but that should be a success. So I get some damage boosts. Boom. And now, the annoying thing where I get shot a bunch of times. Oh, nice. Okay, Jihan. Let's roam. And we can roam behind her and do even more damage. Good old roam. Boom, that's a crit. Nice. One hit, and she's down.
Hey, handsome.
Do,
Want
do,
a
do.
good catch?
Oh, they're so annoying. Okay, let's see. We're going to roam over here. Hit Epi. Hit Epi. Not quite a crit, but still good. Not not quite a crit. Do 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 do. Yeah, so if you're watching it on TikTok and you also have a account on the Purple app, I'd appreciate if you followed me. I'm about to be eligible to become a affiliate. Even if you don't, it's cool that you're here. Thanks for being here. Hope your Sunday night is going well. Or Monday morning, or whatever time it is for you. For me, it is Sunday night. All right, Epi. Yeah, let's just finish her off. Finish her off with a nice, easy strike. Even though I missed. Still enough to take her out, though. All right, Duro. Now you can roam over here. Hit Amantha. That's a crit. Boom. Oh, roam is such a great move. It's really a big jump from level 2 to level 3 with those Centurions. Ah. Man, I have not been having a lot of luck with combo attack. Ava1SC, thank you for the rose. Can't see your whole username, unfortunately. It's a limitation of this streaming software. Oh, I have celery burps. Not good. Ah, wrong button. That's okay. Oof. All right, let's see. All right, this should be enough to end it. Is there any reason why I'd want to attack somebody else? No. Numbers game. Anytime you can change the balance of how many people are on the field, it is worth it. Nice, and that's a crit. I think I would have killed her without a crit, though. Technically, knocked them out. There's no death in the arena. There is permadeath for characters outside of the arena, though.
I've had enough.
Nice. Ludo locked in. Barely. Those two last hits were crits, but barely. Do, 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 do. All right, Jihan. Finish her off. All right, I'll take it. Not a crit, but I'll take it. Do, 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 do. Ooh, they took the Pokemon approach to defeat. Yeah, basically. I mean, because these are like in the story. These are like organized like gladiator games. But it's like this is also not this is a game that's rated teen, so it's not like the gladiator were all dying type of a thing. Although you can definitely die for real, just in a more of a story moment than what is supposed to be like a sport. I'm just trying to figure out how to play this game again. Do I need a PS2? You can play it on the original hardware. The only way you can play it on modern hardware is on Xbox. It's on the Xbox store for $10. Otherwise, you need a PS2 or a GameCube or an original Xbox, and obviously a copy of the game. Crit. Boom. Done. Good. That should give us enough to unlock the tournament, I think. Or not the tournament. It's enough to get the cups that we need for this thing. Yeah. I think we need 2 more cups to do the tournament, but that was enough to beat Civil Antiquities. And it unlocked Strength of Affinity, which is a battle series that restricts which affinity you use. Yes, it's on the Xbox store now for $10. After years and years of me waiting for it to be on a system that was new. I don't know if it's going to come to Switch when they roll out the GameCube games with Switch 2. But Xbox is fine for me because that's how I grew up playing it. So those are the more natural button pushes for me anyway. I like GameCube, but this game, I'm so used to doing it on Xbox that it's hard to play it on my GameCube. Even though I technically can. 3 of your best female gladiators. 3 of your best females. I only have 2 female gladiators. So this one is restricted to women, which makes sense. So I may not be able to progress in this area quite yet. Let's just take a look at the recruiting just in case. Yeah. Who's your starting hero? I did Valens and Ludo. So we are still pretty early in the game. We are perusing. Take your time whilst perusing, my friends. Perusing your friends. Okay, what do we got here? Anything good? Why do I feel like I already looked at this stuff? I did. I don't really want to buy stuff here. That's what I remember learning. Save the game real quick. And then I may have to take a very short pee break to get rid of all that celery juice. What am I doing? I'm saving the game. We're in the wrong screen to do that. Okay, let's save the game. Wait, there we go. All right. Yeah, so we're getting close to 8 hours into the game. Let's see. Yeah, what is it now if I look at the total? Yes, pretty much exactly at 8 hours. Is this the early morning? Yes. So at early morning, you can find stuff on this beach. which is great at the beginning of the game. I found a very expensive weapon earlier that I would have had to held on to for a very long time to actually be able to use, but it sold for a nice amount, which basically outfitted like one of my gladiators completely. So this is a, and now it's too late. So basically, like 5 minutes before noon, all of a sudden you can't search the thing anymore. So anytime you're out in the morning and you can run on the beach, do it. I feel like this game... Oh, random encounter. So I could lose somebody permanently if they died in this battle. Ooh, bear. Bear's a little rough. Not gonna lie. I could probably take it with my heavies. I could also run away, but I get experience and possibly free stuff if I do this fight. That bear was only a level 2, right? I could probably do this with them. Not worth it. Yeah. That's the thing, man. When permadeath is involved... Also, the beasts are not going to drop that much stuff. Fighting, like, the skeletons and stuff, they at least drop items you can use. Beasts don't frequently drop that much. Hello, interested in anything? I think you basically only sell stuff for animals, don't you? Wow, what a poll. Love this game, legendary FYP poll. Thank you much. This is my favorite game of all time. Yeah, I think these people only sell... Oh, no, I guess they do sell actual stuff. You're roll for sandwich. Yes, I am. Thank you. Hello. Welcome. Double legendary FY people. Ooh, better shield. I love your content, man. Been watching forever. Thank you so much. You have a good name. Because it was also my name. At least the Jake part. Iron Targe. That's kind of expensive. What is it's a big jump in defense though. I'm playing Gladius right now as well on Xbox. I'm at the Asian place. The Windward Steps. Nice. Yeah, this is my favorite game of all time. I've played it many times. This is the first time I've played it on a modern system, though. When I first beat that final boss, I was like, oh my god. Yeah, man. It is a defensive affinity. Yeah, it doesn't really matter right now. I'm going to buy this Targe. Shields are very important for Murmelos, and I will equip it. I'm not going to celebrate Beast Shield, though, because in this game, shields break. So it's good to have backup shields. Nice. My Murmelo is still at level 1. I need to use him in a fight. I need to get him leveled up. That was like all my money, basically. But it's easy to get more. This arena we haven't fought in yet.
Welcome to Krobeska. Come to engage the locals in the games?
This is a strange place. What manner of warrior competes here?
Mongrels, ogres, and other assorted beasts.
You won't find more relentless opponents in all of Imperia.
Good old Sirwasi. Sirwasi's the
That's
goat.
because they are all slaves.
Long ago, they were slaves, brought in by the first emperor to work in the mines and construct the capital city of Kalta. Only after a bloody revolt were they granted their freedom.
I grew up playing it on Xbox,
You rarely find them elsewhere in Imperium.
so it's nice because my muscle memory is the same
They
buttons.
keep to themselves, but this is their city. Be careful while you are inside of it.
I have it for GameCube as well. I tried to play it. It was very difficult getting used to the new, getting used to the different buttons, timing-wise. GameCube was first played it on, yeah. I think it was slightly higher quality on GameCube back then. First played it on Xbox as well. Got it for free when I bought my first Xbox. That's cool. Sarwasi time. Sarwasi fight. Gotta love that little cube. Alright. Sarwasi battle. Here we go. 1-on-1. Sarwasi wipes. Oh, it's a points battle. Nice. I haven't done one of these yet on the stream. I don't need to ask, but basically in this one, you don't take damage. You score points for as much damage as you do. So, you just want to do as much damage as possible. So, no matter what, they're going to turn to me. So, I just got to hit them straight on. So, I can do the most with surprise attack, but it's also the hardest to crit on. So, but let's give it a try at least once. There we go. Barely. But I like Ursula's campaign or Valens better. I mean, I like Valens better, but I like them both a lot. I think I've played Valens more. Ooh, that was bad. But I am still in the lead. Especially if they just keep striking me, then I should be okay, because I got a decently far ahead with that crit. And there's another one. Boom.
Lock this.
Hey, how are you today? I'm doing pretty good. How are you, Dr. Mosh? Oh, another miss.
Got something in your eye?
Uh-oh. Now I'm slower. Doing well. And I'm glad to hear just making some food. Awesome. Think they remaster or make Gladius 2? I wish. I don't think so, though. I mean, LucasArts doesn't exist anymore. I don't even know who owns the rights or anything. I would love it if they made a Gladius 2, but I feel like if they haven't in the last, like, 23 years, it's probably not going to happen. A remaster, maybe. But I think this is... we waited until... I think this port finally came out in 2019, maybe? Or something like that. I don't know. It took long enough for it just to get ported. Why did I do that? Oh, that's so awesome. One of my favorite content creators, but one of my favorite games. Gotta go. Well, have a good one. I will, I was gonna say I'll see you later, but have a good night. There we go. Boom. 12. Oh, you'll see me. All right. There we go. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, Chef Boyardee, thank you for the subscription. All right, where are we at here? I think we're ahead just by a little bit. How much time we got left? 141? All right, let's do a running attack. This move actually also takes a little bit of time, so it's like in football. I'm like letting the clock run by doing that move. 62 to 51. That's tough, man. It's close. Oh no, and she's faster than me. right now because she used that move that got me slower. I just need to I just need to be faster than her at the end, though. That's all that matters. And I don't have any other moves. All right, we're gonna do this in hopes of letting us. Yes, you're a club sandwich now. Is what my subscribers have, their little club badge for club sandwich. You're welcome. I've loved your content forever. Thank you so much. It's cool to be here. I haven't done much with lives on TikTok in a while because I've had a little kid, but starting to do that a little bit more. So, oh, this is bad. This is bad. It's gonna be close here. Gotta lock in. Gotta lock in. All right, Sawasi. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Celery burps. Not good. How'd you like BG3? I love BG3. So good. This is my favorite game of all time currently that I'm playing. BG3 is definitely in my top 5. If not just number 2. Did Casey make the subscriber stickers? No. Those are from my Discord. Have you always been a gamer, Jake? I mean, depends on what you mean by a gamer. I typically play like one-player strategy games, stuff like that. I've never been like a person who gets on Call of Duty and that kind of stuff. Like, my games have always been story-driven. You know, what you might expect from a D&D nerd. All right, I am 1 point behind her. There's 39 seconds left. RPG overcod, absolutely. Hey, what's up, Dungeon Master's Diary? I remember your first name. Is it Cody? You're gonna mess with patch 8 coming soon. Yeah, so eventually I want to stream some Baldur's Gate 3. I did my playthrough, my like main playthrough before a lot of the patches came out. So there's like a bunch of classes and things that I've like never even seen. That's right, and Gladius looks good. Yeah, I love this game. I am about to lose this points battle though. Yep. 108 to 94. Do I have enough time to catch up? Probably not, but let's try. Well, that was a crit, so that'll help. But still, only 9 points. Ooh, nope. Unless I get to go again right now, I'm not going to make it. Nope. All right, I lost. That's okay. Yep. That's right, they play sad music when you lose. I am going to take like a 2-minute break to go pee. Because earlier in the stream, I had to drink 32 ounces of celery juice. And it is come calling at this point. But I will be back very shortly. So I'll see you when I get back. All right, we're back. We're back and slightly less full of celery juice. We're at the 2-hour mark on this stream. It's Sunday night for me. Probably do another like half an hour and then I'll have to hop off for the night. But this is fun. This has been good. All right, I don't have a Sam Knight. I don't have a Murmelo. Can I do the Mongrel challenge? No, because I need a Mongrel to do it. So I basically can't do any of these fights except for the one that I just did that I lost. Maybe we'll pivot. Is that all I can do in this place? Yeah, that's all that's unlocked currently. Well, seeing as I don't have most of what I need to do anything here, let's move on to a different city for now. Come back when we have a little bit more experience under our belt. Oh, you know where we can go? We haven't gone to this place yet. I forget what it's called. Air or something? Eros? Horus. Alright. This place is also good because it has a bunch of fire weapons, which means we can upgrade Ludo. And we have 7,000. We have almost 8,000 gold, so that should be enough to do that. Actually, we have a lot of fire characters, so this is actually a good place for us to go shopping. Alright. What do we got, Ludo? Gonna get something good here. Like maybe this Quadara. I mean, Cherub would be an upgrade too. That's gonna do 31 damage, but pull our defense down a little bit. Bazo boosts us only a couple more damage, but it also pulls our defense and our accuracy down. I think we're gonna go with the Quadara. Quadara, yeah. We're gonna go with that. Equip it. And we'll keep the small sword in case somebody else can use it for now. I don't think anybody can. It's possible that it's better than what Valens is holding. Oh my god, I missed this game. Yes, classic Gladius of from 2003. My favorite game of all time. Oh yeah, we don't have that much money anymore. That is why. Let's go see what we have in the old backpack. There may be some stuff that we need to get rid of. Rogues Gallery. Nope, that's not what we need. What am I looking for? Gladiators. Is it under gladiators? Oh yeah, we can't just look at our bag. We basically need to do it this way. It'll show us what we have. So we have a small sword. We have stuff that doesn't fit him. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot. We're still very early in the game. Alright, let's see if this small sword is better for Valens. It is a little bit better. Which is why I did not sell it. Now we'll sell this Machera instead. Okay. Boom. The Forge of Xero. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. What was I even... Oh, yeah, I was going to sell it. Sell. Okay, let's sell the Machera. That might give us enough to buy something else. What else we got that we can sell? Oh, that bronze plate. That bronze plate's worth a lot. Currently, what is that even for? For Centurion or Samnite? Well, we don't have a Centurion that is an air affinity. And we don't have a Samnite at all. So, let's sell that, and then we'll have a decent amount of change. We can get some better stuff. Plated Circlet. Who's that for? Amazon, Channeler, Mongol Shaman, Summoner. So, not a class that we have, and not a class that we're going to have for a while. Probably to the point where we're going to be... by the time we have a class that could wear this, it's not going to be worth it. So, let's also sell that. And then... that we might hold on to. At least for now. So, now we have some money. You again. Yes, yes, yes. I'm here. I should talk to this guy at some point also. Because when you chat with them rather than just shop, that's how you unlock like side quests and stuff. And this arena is the area where the last person that I want to recruit is. They're a special class. And I think I might have to talk to him to trigger that battle being available. So we're going to find out. What was I going to do? I was going to upgrade Ludo's gear. Yeah, let's get a better shield. I didn't mean to sell that old beast shield, but that's okay. They're pretty cheap. How upgraded can we get here? Get pretty upgraded. Do I want to spread the wealth around a little bit? Let's see. Who else is a fire? Jihan's a fire. What can we give Jihan here? We could give Jihan not much. We could give Jihan a spear, which would be good for multiple reasons. It's going to up his damage, but also Centurions can attack diagonally if they have a spear. So we're going to do that. And Miner's Pick, sell it. Yes. All right, so that is a good upgrade. I don't think we have enough to get better armor now, but we might be able to get a better helmet. Hat. It's funny. Nice. All right, he's pretty much outfitted like our other Centurion now. Ludo could use a better helmet too. There we go. That's good. That's the thing about this game is there's every little incremental improvement for any gladiator is like the difference between winning and losing battles. It's like really managing a school. Like, you want to make sure your people are outfitted as best as you can afford to be. It's great. I really love this game. Okay, so fire stuff. I can buy more jaculum. That sounds a little sus. There we go. Got her a better throwing weapon. I don't think I've used my Peltast yet. Which I should. Umbo. More defense. Okay. I'll get you an Umbo. We will keep the other shield because shields break in this game. So it's usually worth it to keep your extra shields. Alright. Outfitted a little better. I need to put the Murmelo in the ring. I need to get him some experience. Greetings. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream.
Look what we have.
Thank you for the Ren, thank you for the April. I'm talking over the content. Let's see.
We're going to fight in Caltha, just as this school always has.
You think you're going to fight in Caltha?
Trust me, Zelos. This school will surprise more than the likes of you before they are done.
You're so cool. I love your videos. Thank you so much.
Whatever you say, I'll believe it when I see it.
We will take down anyone who challenges us here in Oris.
The perils of this arena go far beyond your opponents. Prepare yourself.
All right, here we go. Oh yeah, I was going to talk to the shopkeeper. I should probably do that just to get the ball rolling on the little quest that I want to do. All right. I'm here. Yes, we came to talk to you. Yeah, right. I'm sure you traveled all this way just to visit your good pal, Skirus. Well, at any rate, let's talk. Tell me, care to chat about the Eye? The Eye is the name of the arena. Exuro's Eye, right? Tell us about it. Ah, the Eye. Exuro's Eye. Boy, you've come to the right person if you want to hear about the Eye. I will tell you. Xero's Eye is probably the most dangerous arena in Imperia, and not just because of the kinds of fights held in it either. The battlefield of the Eye is actually nestled inside the Cone of Enduro. That's the volcano, you know, Enduro. Okay, yeah, it's true that Enduro hasn't erupted in about 150 years, but you know what they say, keep your eye on the eye. You've heard that before, right? Is that what they say? I haven't heard that before. No? Oh, well, where was I? Oh yeah, throughout the playfield there are fissures and pools of lava, which sometimes, if you're lucky, spew forth fire and lava onto the gladiators. And even though they're about 2 heads higher than the floor of the arena, it's not uncommon for the audience to sometimes be hit either. Exciting, isn't it? The charge for admission to the Eye is typically less than that of other arenas in the region, but for good reason, you know. Yeah, because you might get hit by lava. Things don't always go as planned when Xero is deciding your fate. I could go on for quite a while about the Eye, but I'll let you get back to your mission at hand. I would love to see your school compete under the gaze of the almighty Xero. Until then, I shall sleep under its glow and dream of a fiery Armageddon. Ha, just kidding. Who is this guy? What can you tell us about Oris? Oh, you'd like to hear about the wonderful city of Oris? Well, I can tell you a bit about that. Everyone in Oris is here for 2 reasons. Obviously, the Eye is a big reason. I mean, seeing the gladiators go at it while surrounded by fire and brimstone, you'd be a fool not to want to see shows like that. Another draw to Oris are the hot springs at the base of Enduro. That's the volcano, Enduro. Yes, I know, you told me that. And the spas. There are many spas in Oris, so if you're looking for some pampering after a hard battle, you'll want to head to the base of the mountain and take a night in the spas. They have a masseuse, too, and they sure do know how to work a body. That's what I've been told, at least. Okay, Scarus. So anyway, Oris became popular among the high class of Imperia, as well as rich foreigners traveling the region. If you haven't been into the city center, you really should go. It's very beautiful. Of course, most everyone in the city worships Xero in their own way, as well as they should, and iconography of his glorious image and his avatar are everywhere you go. You look. That's why I moved here from Cyrna. If it weren't for the citizens' adoration of Xero, our arena would be probably a lot different. Thank the gods it's not. And so living here, high up in the Cardus Mountains, under the shadow of Enduro and Xero, who rules over it, is the place for me. Okay, well that did not result in a quest. So I think it might just be a battle that unlocks at a certain time or something. Let's see. We'll figure it out. Okay. It might be this one, which we can't do yet. We need some badges. Well, local zoo of half-star monsters. Okay, let's see. We need the Lupus Master badge and the Imperia Untamed badge. That makes sense. So it's going to be a bit before we can grab the guy that we want. Dat something sent a rose. Thank you so much. It cuts off usernames, unfortunately, this interface. All right, let's fight in some lava pits. We're going to fight some mongrels, some monkey men, and an ogre. These are 3 lights and a heavy. So let's go with our heavy. And then, nope. That's not what I meant to do. 2 heavies and... You know what? Let's bring our Murmelo. And we can even just leave him out of the fight, basically, but he'll get some experience. Because we need it. He needs it. Okay, these are... I think this is the high ground. But I'm just going to make him come to me. Just make everybody come to me. Let's put the Murmelo there, and we'll put Ludo there. That should be a good lineup. One message. Why is my chat not at the bottom of the screen? Here, maybe if I unlock it, I can move it. Yes, get the first Minotaur Langston, you need the first to finish the Mongrel Siege League in Krobeska. That makes sense. Yep. Yeah, it felt super early to be able to get him.
The Empire is strong!
Oh yeah, I want them to come to me. So Ludo, you're going to be on guard. Alright, so that ups his defense and basically just sits him there for a turn. But it allows me to hold my position. Alright, and Dero, I think everybody's in... Nope, not quite. Almost everybody's in range for Motivate, which is a damage boosting... I missed it. It's okay, I have 2 Centurions on the field, which means I have 2 chances to pull that off this round. Jihan can get everybody in his scope of influence the next time he gets in there. Ah, yes, throw shield. Good old throw shield. Basically, Murmelos are Captain America. Ah, I double tapped that Y on accident. That's okay. Mongrels are pretty easy to kill. They do get powered up by ogres, which is why there's an ogre in this fight. But not that much. They're pretty weak. Okay, let's give Motivate another try since everybody's in range. Yeah. Mr. Mo something sent a rose. Thank you so much. Cuts off your username. Sorry. All right. Well, I should be able to take out basically any of these guys with a combo attack as long as I. It's a little laggy right now. Gotta adjust. Gotta hit things a little earlier. I think we can do it. At least these don't really require timing, other than hit buttons as fast as possible. Ah. It's okay. We're still sitting pretty good, even if we mess things up. Maybe Jihan can get a Motivate off. Yes, good job, Jihan. That was better. Alright, so everybody's going to get a little damage boost. Except for Jihan himself. Nice. Way to use that new shield, Ludo. Alright, Ludo. Let's actually hit it this time. Nice. First one was a crit, the other 2 were not, but I will take regular hits over misses any day. Alright, I don't want the Murmelo to be by that ogre. So, we're actually just going to basically hide with him, because he's still level 1. He's just with us to get some experience. And let's roam into our little ogre here. Nice, that should be a crit. Yeah. Good, good, good. This may be our last battle of the stream. And then I think we'll raid my friend Liz, who's a cozy gamer, probably playing Stardew right now. So stick around for that, if you're on Twitch. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, Ludo. Let's bring it home. Oh, I could just finish it off with a fire affinity attack.
Feel the flames of Xero!
Fitting for this arena. Boom. Don't know why I was expecting a live sandwich making. I've done that. I've done that stream before. There's a lot more to doing a stream like that. It's more of a scheduled event than a sporadic thing. This is my off time. This is a relaxing time right now. So, but someday I will do another one of those. Those are just a lot more like work. Used to do them fairly often before my second kid was born. Like at least once a month. But things got harder to... It's a whole different thing. Like I'm at my computer in my basement doing this. It's a whole other thing when I have to set up a camera in my kitchen and have that going. And, you know, that means the kids have to for sure be in bed because the kitchen is like very centrally located in our house. And it's just a lot more logistics to pull off. So let's save the game and then let's go raid my friend Liz.